Good morning, everybody, and it is early morning, about 6:30 in the morning here, and today is a special day for us. It's our official Untie the Lines Day. Haven't had one of those in a while because we've been holed up in Grenada for quite a while, but we are finally finished all of our projects, everything delivered, everybody happy, and for us it is time to move on to our next adventure. Where that's going to take us, we're not entirely sure yet, but for now we are heading north. We're going to go up to Carriacou and go up to the Beckway Sailing Regatta, have some fun with some friends up there on our way north. We're going to go up and probably stop in at a lot of the hurricane zones, so Dominica, St. Martin, BVI's, and see what we can do to help out there and just check in on progress, see how things are going. But here we are, right in Hog Island, one of my old-time favorite anchorages. And today we say goodbye for a long time. So, Hog Island Anchorage. Rogers Beach Bar right off the bow. And you see the usual assortment of cruisers in here. Beautiful morning. It's going to be a nice sunny day. Good wind, about 15 to 18 knots. And you see our friends Delos right there anchored beside us. And they're going to be coming up for the Easter Regatta as well. So they're leaving either today or tomorrow, but they've still got to do some bottom cleaning, just like we do. That'll be next on our list, but I don't really feel like doing that in murky water here in the mangroves, so we'll sail with it as it is up to Carriacou today, and then we'll put into some nice water up around Sandy Island, or one of our favorite anchorages there where it's nice and clear, and do our bottom scrub then. And then we'll be in good shape. Then a day or two after that is when we'll head up to Beckway in time for the regatta, which starts on Thursday, March 29th, I believe it is. Only thing is, I've got one last errand to run, because we all needed some bottom scrapers. So I went out yesterday when everybody was getting prepped for Brian's birthday party and picked up a bunch of scrapers, so I got to drop off a few of them to Delos as well before we go, because they will want those to clean their bottom before they head north. So that's my last delivery for here, and then we're good to go. So let's do it. Hey Tiki, you ready? Tiki, ready for adventure? Are you ready for adventure? Good girl. Hey, pretty girl. Today's the day. New travels. Woohoo! We're excited. New travels. Here we go, guys. Okay, so our one last mission. We'll drop our stuff off at Delos. Back in a minute, Tiki. Bye-bye. Yeah, they're still pretty quiet over there. It was Brian's birthday last night. We left them, I think at about 10 o'clock. So we wanted to get an early start today. But they were just heading out to start a party. So we were like, no, you guys go ahead. We're good. So I imagine everybody's still passed out on board. It was probably a very late night knowing Brian's birthday party. So, got their package of scrapers. We'll just quietly drop them on deck and they'll be good. Okay, just figured I'd leave them right here on deck behind the dinghy. Be a good easy spot for me to find them. There we go. Okay. Push off Maggie. And we are out of here. Alright, so ends our last mission in Grenada. Now it's time to just pull up the anchor, pull up the mainsail, and get our asses on our way north. Time for coffee. Oh, we have Baileys?
Kind of.
Kind of.
From Jamaica or something.
Kind of Baileys. Looks cold.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a little offshore, so I want to make sure we don't have any runaway scuba tanks to deal with. That would be shitty. not want to deal with 100-pound tanks rolling around on deck in big seas, that's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna hold them. Okay, I think we're good. Got the mainsail unpacked. Already taken in the snubber, I've taken the slack off the sun shield. I think we're good. We got lucky, we got our wind, we're right on course. Got about 18 to 20 knots just off our starboard beam. And we're doing 5.7 right now, that's pretty nice. Heading straight where we want to go. Doesn't get any better than that. Up goes the next colors, on to our next country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
fresh air, travel a million miles away.
One of the coolest places I always love to bring my guests to show is as you come into Beckway, entering Admiralty Bay, along the south shore about halfway into the bay, you'll see this great big arch, and it's called Moonhole. It got its name because if you stand right in front of it on the night of the full moon, the moon shows strong and bright right through the center of the arch. Well, back in the 70s, a retired American decided to build a house there, but he built it entirely of just stones that he found on the beach. It wasn't long before he had friends come down and they wanted to have their own version, so being an architect, he designed and built several houses along the hillside for them also. Unfortunately, as you can imagine what may have happened under the arch, there was one day he and his wife returned home from town and discovered their bed had been crushed by a rock fallen out of the top of the arch. So you can imagine that was a bad sign, and I think they promptly left and never went back. Alright, it has been an awesome day of sailing, and we are just arriving in Beckway. So this is our first stopover for the next little while. We're going to be here for the Easter Regatta, so that's cool. Delos came along with us. They are here. They probably just arrived a little bit ahead of us because, of course, they're much faster. They have a clean bottom and no dinghy in tow. Not like ours, anyway. So we're just getting ready to drop the mainsail. Okay. Down she comes. And we are here. A little bit of an overcast day, but nice nonetheless. Lots of boats. Wow, it's full. Easter Regatta in Beckway. Beckway. Brady's like, just drag that shit through the sand. Who gives a shit? Welcome to Beckway, guys. Okay, what am I forgetting? I got everything?
Customs.
Alright.
You want first pizza or first customs?
Pizza.
First pizza
But of course.
or customs?
Pizza or customs? Not much decision making there. Pizza.
All right, Rick. Good sail today.
Welcome to my favorite island, man.
Thanks, brother.
Sunshine opened shop here. There was somewhere there.
Yeah, Sunshine's just down there. We'll go check him in a little bit. First, we need pizza. So with customs out of the way, it was time for some pizza. But of course, with several days of very calm weather forecast for the regatta, it didn't take long before our lunch table was fully taken over with some hot and heavy strategizing for the regatta. And then before you know it, it was Regatta Day. The Beckway Easter Regatta attracts boats from all over the Caribbean, everything from super yachts to old wooden boats, including these classics which were hand-built on the beach in Carriacou back in the Grenadines. We didn't enter Sophisticated Lady in the regatta because we were going to be filming, but you know Delos was out there for sure. As we came up on her, we could see her just kind of frolicking in the waves, working hard to catch some of the 10 knots of wind maximum that we had on the race course this day. Brian and Karen were on deck trying to get the whisker pole set up so they could catch a little bit more wind with the jib, which was not doing so good on its own at the time. As you'd expect, everyone had a great time on the race course this day. And the only thing better than a great day on the water is the after parties on land. And this one was the actual awards ceremony that wrapped up the entire Easter Regatta, hosted at the newly refurbished Plantation House on the south coast of Admiralty Bay in Beckway. And this celebration came with a great surprise when our good friends on Dog Smile, the J105 that we had sailed on down in Grenada from LTD Sailing, actually took first place for the entire regatta. Good going, guys.
Couldn't have gone better. We got a bullet today. We were first over the line in racing class, and yeah, couldn't be happier.
Nice, man, nice. Cheers, congrats.
You bet.
Everybody's happy on this boat.
That's good. You guys are styling. Look at these shirts, man.
Oh, wow.
Dog smile.
And racing, first place, first prize, it goes to Dog Smile. Dog Smile, come forward, please. Thank you, well done.
I got you, man.
All right.
John, this belongs to you.
You bet. Hey, I think we can still get one more free run punch.
I think so.
Then we can dock
Skip says
them
we get
up.
one more free run punch.